everybody yourself in the head?
No, sir. I told her the day I caught her at my sister's on Thanksgiving, it crossed my mind to FaceTime her and herself. That's how bad it hurt me.
You say that your mom has put you in a position of making a choice, that this is a loyalty test, like you either choose me or you choose them, and there's no in between.
That's correct.
Is that true?
I gave her an ultimatum after many years of abuse from my family and disloyalty from my family and Brittany.
Do you believe that your reaction to this and the way that you have reacted to your daughter in particular has been appropriate?
No, I wouldn't say. I'm very ashamed of the words and the verbal abuse that I lash out with. It's reactive abuse. That still doesn't change that it's wrong. But
let's look at some of the statements you've made. I mean, this is just over a 3-day period.
I have to put my glasses on.
Yeah, put those on. I just pulled out some statements of what you've said over just a 3-day period. You fat bitch, I should have aborted you. Stupid hillbilly, drop dead. You should have been sucked out of my belly. You little attention-seeking liar. I'll never meet your children. Don't ever contact me. God's going to get you. You suck, you fat lying. I hope nothing but severe depression and heartache for you. These are in writing from you.
All those you saw in writing?
Yes.
Because I never said you should have been sucked out of my... I don't recall that.
Well, I have it in writing.
Okay.
You did.
But I was like,
have
look
it
at
in
my
writing.
phone compared to hers because they have created fake text. There's an app for that.
Dr. Phil, we have not done that.
But if I said it, I promise you, most of that I'll tell you I said.
This is your daughter.
I don't feel like she's my daughter anymore. I don't mean to be ugly. I love her dearly. But I don't... But have you seen what comes with that before?
Well, let's look at the exchange of October 26, 2015. Kristen, blank you, fat ass. Fat includes mental health issues. Blank you, you are stupid, you'll be divorced. Don't you ever contact me. You always sucked as a daughter to me. You should have been sucked out of my stomach, you ingrate. I hope nothing but severe depression and heartache for you. Brittany's response was a heart emoji.
She triggers me terribly with the way she does me with my family.
Okay, so the reason you do this is her fault.
It's PTSD. When I'm under constant attack, I have no control.
Okay, but when you're writing this, I'm taking every single thing, picture, anything I own to do with you to the dump today. I hate you. Okay.
I said that. I didn't mean it.
Well, but the next day you cut up all of her baby pictures and sent them to her.
No, I didn't do that.
That was a year ago.
I never burned her baby book.
Okay.
I never did anything but take it off.
We actually have a
the dump.
picture of what you sent to her.
Oh, okay, I did that. I didn't recall that picture. I'm not going to lie about anything. If I did it, I'll tell you.
Is that appropriate?
It's not appropriate, especially from a mother. I just lost it. I really, really lost it. That is not who I am. I do not want anything bad for my daughter. I have always protected her. She really hurt me when she did what she did to me.
We have to take a break. Kristen says she will not attend her own daughter's wedding if her sister Susie is there. In fact, she refuses to go anywhere she is, well, except today, because Susie is here along with Kristen's mother, who Kristen calls a rattlesnake. We're going to meet them after the break.
Brittany moved out of my house 3 years ago. I miss her terribly. I miss her so much. And being in this room is so hard. 2 days before Thanksgiving, she said, Mama, I want to do something different. Brittany went behind my back and spent Thanksgiving with Susie. My daughter sent me, Happy Thanksgiving, I love you so much. Then I told her by text, all caps, you. That's what I said, and I meant it. You. Susie knows that I do not want my daughter around her.
Well, Kristen's sister Susie says she would call Kristen mean, but that's an insult to mean people. She says Kristen has completely destroyed her relationship with her daughter Brittany and the rest of the family with a lifetime of verbal and emotional abuse. Now, Kristen's mother Teresa says she thinks the best way to help Kristen would be if she got a lobotomy. Take a look.
My sister
Kristen is very toxic, absolutely demonic.
Kristen is explosive, angry all the time, paranoid. The whole family avoids her because she's mean.
My sister sends horrible text messages. The last message she sent me was her telling me what a piece of parent I am. I deleted it from my phone and I blocked her number.
After months and months of my sister abusing me and my children, I filed a restraining order. 6 years ago, my first husband and I divorced. She told my ex-husband that she was watching my house at night, wearing night vision goggles and taking pictures. A short time later, Kristen told my ex-husband that he should kill all 3 of our children, my boyfriend, kill me, and then commit suicide. I have never liked Kristen. We have never been close sisters because Kristen is vicious, and I don't want that in my life. One time as teenagers, she attacked me with an ink pen, and it stuck in my forehead. Blood was pouring down my face.
Kristen is so mean to Brittany. Brittany has a broken heart. She's scared of her mother.
It's hard for me to understand how Kristen can treat Brittany the way she's treated her for 25 years. Brittany has suffered a lifetime of emotional abuse. Just recently, Kristen texted Brittany, "Why don't you go hide in a closet and eat a bunch of snack cakes, you fat?" Kristen doesn't deserve to be at the wedding. I can't think of one thing that Kristen has done that makes her deserving to be the mother of the bride that day. Our relationship has been broken for so long now that I actually don't even tell people I have a sister.
Whoa, this is intense. I'm speechless just at the level of hatred and vitriol coming out in her words towards her own daughter. Of course, her daughter has a broken heart. Any daughter would. This is absolutely terrible. She says she has PTSD, and maybe that's true, but it doesn't give you the right to turn around and do this to your own daughter. I'm definitely curious to see what more comes out about these family dynamics and what has happened in the past that may have led to this behavior. But either way, this is unacceptable, and I wouldn't want her at my wedding if this is the type of person she is.
You're describing you on there, not me. You're a liar. You're a liar. I never have owned night vision goggles.
Explosive, Kristen.
No. I'm
This is
just
what
telling
we
you, they
see
are
daily.
lying, I promise you.
Okay, well, your sister said she got a temporary protective order against you, and you said that's a lie. She never did that.
She didn't get
That's an
temporary
absolute
protect-
lie.
That is a lie.
We have here protective orders filed against you by your family.
It's
One,
not a protective order. It's a
Susie,
stay-away order. The
on
protective order was only her.
9/28/12, the harassment via phone and social media, stalking, threats to herself and family, protective order granted between sisters for 6 months.
That's not true. She accused me of stalking her, threatening or telling her husband to kill her and her family, and then kill herself. Whatever. I'm not even sure.
She's saying that you're lying about this. Are you lying about the fact that she told your ex-husband to kill you, the children, and then himself?
No, sir.
Why would you make that up?
I wouldn't even think to make something like that up.
She's lying through her teeth.
You know, you've
right
had
in
a
your
chance to
face.
talk. Let her talk now.
It wouldn't even cross my mind that she would have ever said that, much less the thought to make that up.
If he said that, he lied.
We actually contacted him, and he gave us a statement. Here's what he said. As far as interfering in my divorce with Susie, it was almost like Kristen had a vendetta against Susie.
See,
It was one thing after another. She cut the cable wires to the house.
That is a lie, Dr. Phil.
Camped outside the house. She even had night vision goggles.
That's a
She
lie.
was trying to help me in the divorce by getting photos of Susie and her new boyfriend.
I don't even own a camera.
Later, Kristen said I should kill Susie, my kids, and then myself. She said it would make the world a better place. Obviously, I didn't. Kristen is a unique individual. You think there's no way people really act like this? Well, they do. They absolutely do.
Listen,
So
I
that's what he
promise
said.
you to God, I swear on the Bible, that is total lies.
This is it. This is it. I mean, this is it.
Dr. Phil,
This is about me and her. This is not about
They
him.
have lied.
Brittany says her mom has told her to cancel her wedding because she doesn't approve of her fiance and doesn't want Susie there. Brittany says if she does go through with her wedding, her mom has told her she will video chat her during the ceremony and shoot herself in the head.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Well,
That's
we'll
a lie.
talk about that after the break.
I had taken my mother to lunch. I was extremely nervous.
She said, we want to plan a wedding. I was like, okay. Is Susie coming?
She instantly goes into a rage, yelling at me in the restaurant. I left the restaurant, told her I would wait in the car. We argued about 15 minutes into our drive.
We were already escalated in a fight. She just kept screaming at me And I'm sitting there just really, my whole body's just ears ringing. In that moment, I almost kicked out her windshield.
And we get to a red light. She jumped out of my car and cut across 6 lanes of traffic to a truck stop. That night when I got home, I got a text from her, "Did you make it home safe?" Like nothing had ever happened.
Such a lie. We had lunch that day. Can I tell you what happened?
Well, Brittany says she would like her mother to attend her wedding, but Kristen says, unless I can convince her family to treat her better, there's no way she will attend.
Brittany and I have just always been close. I was there when she picked out the wedding dress.
I didn't invite my mom to pick out wedding dresses with me because it's hard to invite her to those kinds of things knowing how she really feels about me.
I picked up champagne and a great sash and a crown for Brittany. The moment Brittany picked out the dress was breathtaking. There were a lot of emotions. She was so beautiful. Brittany didn't invite her mom because her mom ruined everything.
My aunt has tried to step in as much as she can to try to fill a major void. My aunt has always been like my second mom.
That is so sad that you've done that to me.
Okay, you say that you're going to just be made to look bad and not get any help, and I asked you to watch the video because I wanted you to see kind of what was being said and what your life was like when you step back and look at it, and you just talked through the whole thing.
No, I listened to it. It was all lies.
You weren't listening. You were talking to them.
I did. I heard you, but I promise you, my nerves are so shot from what I've been through with these people. But I promise you, what they said is not true.
Did you tell her you were going to video chat her during the ceremony? Yourself in the head?
No, sir. I told her the day I caught her at my sister's on Thanksgiving, it crossed my mind to FaceTime her and shoot myself. That's how bad it hurt me. I never said I was going to do it. I never said it about this incident. That's where she got that from.
It's been said multiple times. Let's just be real.
That is not true.
It's been said multiple times.
That is not true.
It is true.
Is this going to be just a gang-up session on me? Because I wrote into this show because of them maliciously attacking me. And
Would you like for me to put them in the audience?
It's not going to change the fact that they're here, so I appreciate the offer. I really don't like the laughing in the audience. That's like laughing at somebody with mental health.
No, they're laughing at me, not you.
But I think you should put a stop to that.
Well, that's not your job.
I understand that, but
I
I'm
don't control
so
these
messed
people.
up here.
No, they're
and I have been through
laughing
so
at me
much.
because I'm exasperated.
My
They're not
mother
laughing
and
at you. They're
sister
laughing at
didn't
me.
even attend my brother's funeral.
But
they started attacking me.
Stay with me here. You said you want to talk about what they've done to you, so I gave you that opportunity to do that. And so you've told me that. They have made a list of the things that they say you've done to them. You've said what they've done to you. They made a list of what they say you've done to them. And interestingly enough, you acknowledge a lot of it. Mm-hmm. You blame Teresa, your mother, for your brother's death. You admit that. That you're verbally abusive. You admit that. That you forced Brittany to choose sides within the family. You admit that. That you kicked Brittany out of the house. You admit that. That you refused to go to the wedding and told her to cancel it. You admit that. That you called Brittany's work and got her fired.
I called her work. I did not get her fired.
Well, you told us you did.
Can I say
I
something?
never got her fired.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, my mom called my job every single day after I moved out. Every single day.
That's a lie. One time.
Every single day. So much so that my office manager pulled me into her office, who also went to court with me to prove that it was an issue.
She never testified.
She went to court with me, and my office manager pulled me and said, "The doctors are now aware that there's an issue. I need you to look for a new job." So I did. My office manager was a beautiful person. She was very sweet. She said, "I will not put on the separation notice that you were fired for other companies' purposes, for me to get rehired somewhere else."
She told a judge that she was fired under oath when she still had a job. That was not the truth.
Wow. So I don't know if she has always made such terrible statements to her daughter, or if she started doing it, or if it worsened after the daughter moved out. It definitely seems like retaliation against Brittany for living her life, moving on, trying to be happy. I wouldn't be surprised if she kind of needs her daughter to be miserable, trapped in a house with her, so that she can feel safe and comfortable and happy, knowing that she still has ownership and power over her daughter, even power over how her daughter feels about herself. But she's losing that power and is angry about it, and she's watching the daughter get even closer to her aunt, because why wouldn't she get closer to her aunt? Just wow.
My mother did not come to my college graduation because she wanted me to tell my dad, my stepmom, and my fiance that they could not come. I refused. She destroyed my tickets that were set aside for her. My mom went into a fitting rage when she found out my Aunt Susie was at my college graduation. I printed her big canvas pictures of me in my college graduation gown and my sash and everything and made a big canvas for her. She destroyed it.
She X'd it.
She took a
Just
knife.
cut it with a knife and
X'd it.
took a picture of it and sent it to her.
Said, this is what you make me do.
Let me ask you, Brittany, what is your goal? What do you hope for in terms of relationship with your mother?
I would love a normal, functioning relationship with my mom. Sometimes I just miss her smell. It's sad, though, because there's so many things that are so hurtful and so hateful that it's like the damage is done.
You got that right. You got that right.
You know, the damage is
way
done.
And all three of you are
so
lying.
many people feel that I'm crazy for still trying to make this relationship
Same
work.
here.
I mean, it's very sad. It's very sad.
It is very sad.
It makes me sad how explosive she is. I mean, you can sit here and listen how explosive she is. I miss just being able to call her and talk to her about my day. My job's very stressful. And sometimes I just need my mom. And not blow my phone up and cuss me out because I've hurt your feelings or because I've done something to hurt you. Sometimes I don't even know that I've hurt you. I would like to talk about life and just normalcy.
And what do you hear when she says that?
I hear lies. If she felt that way about me, then she wouldn't be sitting here agreeing with them on things she knows for sure is a lie.
I just asked your daughter what she wanted, and she said she wanted her mother back. She wanted some normalcy back. Your response was to attack her.
This is so not what I expected it to be. I'm not trying to attack her. What I'm saying
I'm not
is...
saying you tried to attack her. I'm saying you did attack her.
How did I attack her?
Well, she said, I miss my mother. I miss being with her in a normal mother-daughter relationship. And you said, lies. It's just lies. All you're doing is lying.
I don't believe it, is what I'm saying. Let me change the word liar. I don't feel that way. I don't feel loved by them at all.
What is your ownership in the breakdown of this relationship with your daughter?
I despise my reactive verbal responses. I despise it. I regret that immediately when I say horrible things to her. I regret that immediately. I cry about it for days. I hate it. But I'm so hurt because of what they've done to me. They took my daughter from me. I was a good mother. I loved her dearly.
Do you think I know what I'm doing?
I know exactly you know what you're doing.
Okay, then listen to what I'm telling you. I'm going to tell you two things here. You're falling victim to something called outrageous overshadowing. When one person's behavior is so outrageous that it overshadows the behavior of the other. That's what you do.
I exploded big time.
Your reactions are so outrageous that if Susie's lying, if somebody's doing something, if somebody's manipulating, your reaction is so outrageous, they get a pass because everybody looks at the squeaky wheel and you are squeaking big time. Stop that behavior. And that's easier said than done. When we come back, I'm going to tell you how to do that. We'll be right back.
I was diagnosed with PTSD 5 years ago. As a teenager and a child, I was abused. My childhood abuser abused us horribly.
I don't have any sympathy for Kristen. I don't believe Kristen has PTSD.
There are times that she uses the PTSD as a crutch. My mother smokes pot every day to deal with PTSD.
The only way I've found relief, isolating myself, and I smoke pot.
It's almost like she wants to label herself with PTSD so that she has the license to mistreat people.
Well, Kristen says that she has debilitating PTSD from her childhood trauma. Brittany and Susie say that Kristen uses PTSD as a crutch. Now, Kristen says that she fears that they're masterminding the master.
They are. They are.
I didn't know he could be master.
He can be by Susie, trust me. She's very manipulative. Very manipulative. And why do you not like me? You lied to me and told me you loved me and wanted a relationship with me, but you've always been jealous of me because I'm more than you.
She does
Read
love
her
me.
text messages that she sent to me 3 days after my brother died. And she tells you, you're second best. No, actually, you're third best, because I'm first best, and our brother was second, and you're third best. She puts on a good show.
Pump your brakes and let him help us.
You don't disrespect me. You've done that enough. And they are lying. And as long as you stand there and allow that, you couldn't possibly feel the way that you do about me and allow the people who have harmed me my whole life to sit here and lie, and you join them on live television and make me look to what they are.
Okay.
Thank you for that.
My turn. My turn. Take a drink. So when you're drinking, I can talk. So,
You know, this, I
no,
really...
listen to me. No, listen to me. Listen to me. No, this is my turn. I said it's my turn. So
I'm actually about to leave.
Well, no,
No
you're
offense
not.
to you.
Listen to what I have to say. Then you can leave. Give me 5 minutes. Give me 4 minutes, okay? You came all this way. You might as well give me 4 minutes, right? I let y'all go through all that because maybe it's cathartic. I hope it's for one last time. Here's what I think. Here's what I think. In fact, I tell you what, let me excuse the three of y'all.
Okay.
Okay? Because I want to talk to you without distraction.
So I will say, now that we've learned a little bit about her abuse history, that does connect the pieces together a lot more. And she said it happened all throughout her childhood and adolescence. So now I'm wondering, where were her parents? Who was harming her? Was her mother not protecting her? Might that be why she so strongly dislikes her own mother? If the kids have this hierarchy between themselves, like her sister, and her deceased brother, were the kids kind of played against each other when they were growing up? Did the mom play favorites? It's no excuse for this behavior, but it might actually shed some light on some things, especially with her vitriol against the whole family and with her anger towards her daughter for being friendly with them.
Okay, now it's just you and me. What these three don't understand, and really what you don't understand, is the gravity of the PTSD that I truly believe you do have, being by a family member and no one stepping up to protect you. Those things leave very open wounds. It causes you to react to things and see the world as a hurtful place.
Especially when you're constantly attacked.
I went over the outrageous overshadowing. You do things that really hurt people.
They do it to hurt me, and then I react.
That doesn't mean that your reaction doesn't hurt
So I'm just
back.
supposed to be their punching bag?
No. Are you going to sit here and try and tell me you have not said and done things that have hurt your daughter?
Absolutely, I've hurt my daughter.
Okay, that's all I'm saying. So you get into a battle of react, reflex, 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 where you are hurting each other. And this is never going to change until somebody stops judging you and starts helping you. I want to send you to the PNP Center in Dallas, Texas. I want to send you to what I believe is the preeminent PTSD expert in the world. And I want to start out with a full diagnosis and do brain scans and look at you neurologically, look at you biochemically, hormonally, every possible way. Let's find out where we are. And then let's start putting some therapies together to help you heal the things that have happened to you in the past. And then I'm going to offer you the opportunity to give yourself a tremendous gift and go to a place that I have great confidence in called Onsite. And Onsite is a beautiful place in the hills of Tennessee. They're the worldwide leader in intensive workshops for people that have been through trauma.
They have lied so much.
And you've said that. But
I don't know that you believe that. You acted like they were just telling you the truth.
Listen, I don't care about the details of what's going on here. I care about you having the opportunity to heal your relationship with your daughter. That's what I care about. I care about you finding peace within yourself and healing your relationship with your daughter. And if you think I know what I'm doing, then you take this help and take this advice and let me lead you down that path. A special thanks to PNP Center and On-Site, because I've talked to them and I've offered this help to Kristen. And you think that there's been some competition here and they've won?
Oh, no, it's a lie. It's
I
just
think
humiliating further. It's just further humiliation.
I think you are the winner here, because you're coming out with some things that you really need that are going to help you immensely.
All those lies
All right.
just went on public TV. I'm going to come out on top here.
Okay, so in this episode, we have Kristen. She wrote into the show asking for help to fix her relationship with her daughter, Brittany. She is horribly verbally abusive to her daughter. It is shocking. My heart breaks for Brittany and everything that she is suffering. And she just still wants her mom, and that's completely understandable. But I don't think her mom is a safe space right now or in the near future. Kristen, in my opinion, absolutely has PTSD. Why wouldn't she? It doesn't sound like she ever got any mental or emotional help or treatment for the abuse that she suffered. It sounds like she was not protected by the adults in her family. And so I don't know if they even fully acknowledge what was done to her. You know, the sister says she has no sympathy for that. And that could just be the result of all these years of the constant negativity and mean behavior. So now she's lost sympathy. But for all we know, maybe no one was ever sympathetic towards her. I think it's definitely given her a chip on her shoulder. And she sees attacks all the time when none exist. And now she creates attacks to come towards her. You know, she creates an environment where people really dislike her now and don't want to be around her. And then she laments that and she's angry about that, but she created it. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. And this is such an example of how these generational trauma cycles continue. You know, she was abused and not protected by her family, and now she is abusing her own daughter. And fortunately, it seems like her daughter is more likely to be a better mom to her future kids. She's on the Dr. Phil show at this young age. Before even getting married, it seems like she's aware of the importance of mental health therapies and treatments and stuff like that. So hopefully Brittany can get some help as well. But yeah, this was a really explosive episode. I'm still shocked and speechless at things she said to her own daughter. But what did you guys think about this episode? Do you believe that Kristen has PTSD? Do you think she's using it as a crutch? She may have it. I do believe that she has it. I do also think she uses it as an excuse to excuse her behavior after the fact. When she regrets it, she might just say, oh, I have PTSD. And then from her perspective, she doesn't have to do anything to change or get better because of this PTSD. So the PTSD can be real and she can be using it as an excuse. Do you think that there's a lot of toxicity happening in her family background and in their relationships? I'm wondering why she wasn't protected as a child and what was up with her mother. She called her mother a rattlesnake. So that really makes me think that her mom just did not care or do anything. What do you think about Kristen's relationship with Brittany and what should Brittany do? I personally feel like Kristen should not be at Brittany's wedding because that's supposed to be her special day. How on earth can she be happy and enjoy the day with this angry woman there making her feel terrible? It absolutely sounds like Kristen expects complete loyalty from Brittany because that's her daughter, and how dare she speak to these people who have harmed her or ignored harm that has been done to her. I assume that's where the vitriol is coming from towards her daughter. But you guys let me know what you think about this, and if you have any personal experience with this type of thing, drop it in the comments.